And what I have for you next is, you know, all number ones, because that's what birthday month is about, giving you our biggest, brightest, shining offers. We've got that number one brand of computer manufacturing in the country. That's HP. But did you know that it's also our number one brand? So number one in the country, number one at HSN, number one most popular screen size, that 15-inch screen size, and we didn't stop there. Number one processor, this is Intel Celeron. Number one operating system. I mean, literally one all across the board. And when you're spending money, that's what you want. You want that top name across all the board, right? And so that's what we have here. Everybody knows that we are demanding a lot more from our computers. Now we need one computer for each family member. This is the night to pick it up. You see this beautiful machine. Not only is it all those number ones that I mentioned, but it is also just a superior machine, solid state drive, doesn't get hot, long battery life. I'm talking about over 11-hour battery life. You've got all of the bells and whistles, a beautiful screen. Actually, see that? It's like really thin, right? It's almost edge to edge on that screen. So whatever you like to do with your computer. Do you need a computer for work? Because now you're working more from home. Is it for schooling? Is it for, you know, projects? Is it for social media or emails or sharing or, gosh, doctor's appointments? We're doing that on our computers. How about ordering your groceries? I've been ordering my groceries lately. I'm like, why haven't I done this before? You need a computer that keeps up. You're looking at it right here. This is our HP 15.6-inch Intel Celeron 8GB RAM, 256GB solid state drive laptop, $100 gets it home, free shipping and handling, because of course we've got the 5 flex on everything, and we are at a sale price tonight. This is 770-848. You are going to love this thing. And of course, our HP expert, one of our electronics experts here at HSN, we've been shopping with him for many years, is our dear Erin Berger. And Erin, she's a beauty. And you know what? I mean, everything we love, easy to use, great size screen, all those number ones. I mean, what a great purchase.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Leslie. You know, as our lives go back to normal or go to a new normal or any way you look at it, a computer is really the center of our electronic world. So if your computer is slow, if your computer is hot, if your computer is heavy, if your computer doesn't have a solid state drive, if you don't love using your computer, if it doesn't have a long battery life, this is a great chance to sort of start over, start fresh, start new, and to do it with an exclusive configuration to HSN, something we're just super proud at HP to be able to bring something exclusive that you'll only find at HSN, kind of a birthday month computer, if you will. We work hard all year to do extraordinary things with our friends at HSN, but during birthday month, probably as much or more than any other time of the year, we're really challenged to bring it on, to bring the best of the best. So our response to that is, okay, how about the number one selling screen size in America that's been so hard to get for the past year plus, as so many electronics have been difficult to get as we've gone through this crazy pandemic. The 15.6-inch size, the number one screen size in America, has been really difficult to get. It's been the first to sell out. It's been the hardest to bring into HSN and the most constrained. We sold a ton of 14-inch computers, but the 15.6-inch, which has been the sweet spot for many people for many years, has been difficult. So the number one screen size. The number one selling, of course, we at HP are the number one selling computer brand in America. So the number one, the best of the best, as Leslie said, also the number one selling brand, period, at HSN for all the great things they sell.
Right.
From, you know, computers to fitness equipment to, you know, great food and great makeup and great fashions, the number one selling brand is HP because we do such great things together.
Absolutely.
And then some really big things, right? So I always bring HP computers to HSN. What I don't always get to do is sing this little song. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, you know, the chimes. Bum, 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 bum. Intel Inside, the number one computer processor manufacturer in the entire world, the best of the best, the numero uno. This has the Intel Celeron processor inside for value, for versatility, for smooth running apps, email and web browsing, less waiting and more doing on the things you do every day. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whether maybe you use Microsoft Office, or maybe you use the Google suite of programs, or whatever it is you use. Less waiting, more doing, more flexibility. The fact that Intel is built in is something that we cannot emphasize enough. There are other really good processors, certainly. There is number one processor, that's Intel, and it's inside your new computer. And then last but certainly not least, the Windows 10 operating system, the operating system with which many of us are most familiar. Windows is what we know, what we love, what we're comfortable with. This is the latest version of Windows with Cortana, your voice assistant built in, with the better web browser built in, with more security built in. All three best of the best in breed brands across the board there.
Yeah, and that's that size that everybody loves. So let's do colors real quickly, because when I got to the building, I mean, I only have about 1,000 of these. I couldn't, 1,000 and change, okay? Couldn't believe how few we have already, because I know that people shop online. I know Adam showed this just a couple of days ago, so you can pick it up in that classic silver. If you come on over to the bottom of the table here, of course, we have a classic white for you. We also have it available for you in the gold, which is a gorgeous, let me see if you can see that. It's like a champagne gold, really pretty. And then we have like a handful of rose gold. So very limited. We do have it. We just have, we don't have the sample out here, but at the end of the day, just a beautiful machine, unbelievable battery life, all the number ones that as a customer making an investment, we really care about, Aaron. I don't want to buy a no-name brand and hope that it works, for the next couple of years. This is HP. They've become number one in the country for a reason, number one at HSN. And to think that a company like HP builds this for HSN, it's exclusive, it's for our HSN customer. I mean, we feel really special about it, because we know they know how many HP computers we sell every single year. We make great deals with them, and then we pass on that savings. So if you think you're gonna find something like this and get a better deal, or be able to bring it home on FlexPay, because that's the other thing too, Aaron. People like to shop these world-class brands here because we just make it a little bit more convenient to get home. With FlexPay, you just pay that first $100 tonight. Shipping and handling is free. And we don't stop there. We send you the computer. Oh, and we also go to town and send you some software and services. Really good ones on this one, from a language service to Pandora Premium to Password Boss, because who remembers their passwords? I mean, just great reasons to shop here at HSN.
We really do bundle together the best of the best brands, the best software, just the best experience overall. So if your computer at home right now, I'm talking to you, if your computer is hot, if your computer is heavy, if your computer is slow, if the battery life on your computer, if you don't have a very long battery life on your computer, if those are things that you deal with all the time, this computer, let's talk about numbers. Leslie mentioned things like, is your computer heavy? Something really to consider now as we start to be a little bit more mobile again, hopefully start to be on the go again. You need a computer that works great at home, but that is great on the go as well. This computer weighs less than 4 pounds. It's 3.75 pounds. This is the new body style from HP. So I want you just to see how thin and how sleek this is. It only weighs 3.75 pounds. It has a battery life of up to 11 hours. Like if you're streaming video, for example, that's what we're doing right here. We're streaming HSN Live. You saw that came on instantly. I'll talk about the solid state drive in a few minutes. That's one of the keys there. Up to 11 hours of battery life. So 3.75 pounds, really lightweight. Up to 11-hour battery life, really long battery life built in. Things like multitasking. Right now, if you try to do a couple of things on your computer, maybe you're streaming Netflix or Hulu or HSN or Prime or whatever, and you go to do something else, does your computer take forever to move to something else? For example, I'll just hop onto HSN's website here, and I'll surf the web just by taking my 2 fingers and just moving it right along that touchpad there at the bottom. Oh, anything you want to see a little bit more clearly, just take your fingers and just pinch zoom on that touchpad at the bottom. It's really easy to navigate things into your screen and to see them more clearly. And my point, of course, is that I am multitasking between these various things. I'll hop down here. Maybe you want to check out Netflix. And again, maybe you want to sort of just zoom around the Netflix site and see what you can watch right now. all these things from one to another without any waiting, without any pausing. Does your computer take a long time to go from A to B to C to do all the things that you want it to do? We live in a world where sort of instant is not soon enough. You know, a lot of information comes to our computer, has to sort through a lot of information and play a lot of information for us. If your computer isn't quite up to task when it comes to doing those sorts of things, that's what your new computer, that's what this computer is built to do. Great speed on the internet, great surfing. And Leslie, anyone who spends time on social media, doing their news or their shopping online will find this to be built for those things specifically.
Oh yeah, and you know, I remember when, if you just had one family computer, that was enough, right? You didn't need much more, it was okay, we all shared it, right? And now we're living in a world where I don't know that things will go back completely to the way they were, because a lot of people now are not going back to work. They're gonna be working from home. A lot of families are not gonna send their children to school. They're gonna be schooling from home, right? We're just doing things differently. Our doctor's appointments now, they're online, you know? My babysitter has her doctor's appointment tomorrow. I have to log on with her on my computer. Is your computer keeping up? And so I love that we have this offer. I love that as part of, you know, birthday month, we really bring the best offers to HSN. This is HP. It's all the number ones that we were talking about. Number one brand at HSN, number one computer manufacturer in the country, number one processor, number one operating system, number one most requested screen size, 3.7 pound body, sleek, unbelievable battery life. So now you can do more, right? You can work more. You could play more, you can do your social media, you can email, you can chat. It's just a beautiful machine, and it's nice to know I don't have to break the bank. Now, making it really easy for you to get home, $499.99 is our price tonight or this morning. $100 gets it home. That's any standard credit card. So you have a specific credit card you like to shop with or a debit card, $100 is all you pay tonight, free shipping. But if you want to use your HSN credit card, you can qualify for that VIP financing. So Aaron, we know that, you know, a lot of times you need something and you need it fast. With the HSN card, you have 12 months to pay it off. You're only paying $41.67 tonight. You have 12 months at $41.67 to pay it off, interest-free. And you know, that's a big deal, especially if you're a family that now, oh my gosh, now you need one computer for each child. That happened to me this year. I work here, for crying out loud. All of a sudden, I didn't have enough computers in my home, right? You know, if you're a family that all of a sudden, well, now we're working from home. Oh my gosh, this old computer I have, it's not keeping up. This is nice to know that you get all those number ones and you're getting a really great way to pay it off and to get it home. That's a big deal right now.
Certainly that's a big deal. And a computer is a purchase that, you know, we know it's not something that's just like, oh yeah, I'll buy a computer today. Something that you've probably thought about before. You've probably wondered, well, what's the best one to get, right? We want to spend your money wisely. I think with major electronic purchases, like televisions, like computers, especially those kind of things, it is so important to buy a great brand, a brand that you know, a brand that you've heard of, with which you're familiar. The number one selling computer brand in America is HP. This is HP. The number one selling processor brand in the world is Intel. This is Intel. This is an Intel Celeron processor. In fact, let's do this. We have that video on the Intel Celeron processor. Let's run that video again, because if you're thinking, okay, why this processor? This is why the processor is perfect for you. It is a great value processor. It is a great versatility processor. So maybe you do, you know, different things on your computer. Different people in the house do different things. Maybe you get on social media. Somebody else reads the news, somebody else uses it for work, somebody uses it for school, somebody likes to play games. It's perfect for all that versatility that your computer might experience. Solid everyday computing. Maybe somebody likes to edit videos, somebody edits photos, maybe you just like to watch movies. It's your place to go for a break. If you're a senior, I think this is a great computer for a senior, because I expect that it will need no maintenance. It is. We of course encourage antivirus. We always encourage antivirus. There's Viper antivirus is available on hsn.com, but there's no maintenance with the computer. It's ready to go when you get it home. It's incredibly simple to set up. And another thing that I want to spend a minute talking about is, you see right here where it says 256 gigabyte SSD laptop. That's 256 gigabyte solid state drive laptop. That's a huge deal. Solid state drive is the latest technology in drives, in storage for your computer. It means your computer is lighter, quieter, and faster. You have a faster boot up time. Your applications load more quickly. Better battery life, up to 11 hours on this computer. No moving parts, so there's less to break. It's quieter because there's not a fan inside. These are important things because it would be very simple, quite frankly. You know, and you might not realize if someone was selling you a computer with a hard disk drive that that's not the latest technology. That's not considered the best technology anymore. A solid state drive is the best technology out there. So, like, one of the ways that you see that is we're streaming live right now. You probably stream Netflix at home or HSN at home, or maybe you stream Hulu or whatever. There's tons of things to stream, right? The news, sports. When you close your computer and you open your computer, notice here, this is instant on. There's no waiting. There's no pausing. There's no hesitating. Just like I showed you guys earlier when I was multitasking through lots of various things. The computer is really responsive. Well, one of the reasons it's responsive is because of that solid state drive. There's not a moving mechanical hard drive inside that makes the computer slow, that makes the computer hot, that eats a lot of battery life, that makes the computer heavy. That's gone, Leslie. And inside is a simpler, faster technology that make this so much more fun to use.
So much more fun to use. And we are doing so much more on our computers these days, from our online shopping to ordering our groceries to checking, you know, having our doctor's appointments, our telemedicine appointments. You know, you need a computer that's reliable, a computer that keeps up. And, you know, quite frankly, you don't want to break the bank for it, because who does? You don't want the no-name brands. You want the very best. You're looking at it here. It's just that everyday computer for pretty much everybody that is really going to get you through whatever you like to do, whether it's work or play or you know, I don't know, chatting face to face, you know, before you say goodnight. You know, you want to look at your family members. I know that my sister, who lives in California, checks in with my mom every single night, so much so that my mom's like, Marlene was here today. And I'm like, Mom, Marlene's in California. You know, it's that crisp and realistic. And, you know, we're doing so much with our computers. If you need a new one, or everybody in the family all of a sudden needs a new computer, you know, you want to find the best your money can buy and you don't want to break the bank. You're looking at it here, only $100 to get it home. We ship it out to you on that first $100. You get to pay over time. Or if you're using your HSN card, $41.67 gets it home. So you have 12 months to pay it off if you want to use your HSN card with VIP financing. If you don't have a card, you can still qualify. Actually, sign up today and you can take another $20 off your first purchase with your new HSN card, okay? So, you know, many reasons to sign up. It's a no annual fee card. We have great little, you know, VIP events every year, at least 8 of them every year, and extra flex pay when you're shopping jewelry and beauty and fashion. So ask about that card and then get yourself that computer. $41.67 gets it home. Aaron, it's nice to have the number ones because it gets confusing, right? In the electronics world, I know I can't keep up. I know that's why we have experts like you, but it's nice to know all the number ones are right here in this beautiful 15-inch laptop.
Shopping for a computer can be really intimidating. I understand that. You know, I try to really stay on top of everything for you guys so that I can sort of break it down. This is a computer that just sort of fits the bill across the board.